Hello, everyone. I myself, Harshita. On behalf of PSSM Australia, I welcome you all to the Zoom viewers as well as the YouTube viewers to this wonderful program, online program called Buddha and the Maitreya Buddha. It's a great pleasure to all of us during to share the special knowledge during the special occasion of Buddha Purnima. Before we move forward, I want to extend my sincere gratitude to Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. Today, we are on the second day of the 11-day beautiful meditation journey. So I want to welcome all of you to watch and gain some beautiful pearls of wisdom today. Before we start that, I would like to welcome you all to do a meditation, Ana-Pana-Sati Meditation. Please sit comfortably. Please remove your glasses, if anybody wearing your glasses. And sit comfortable position. And close your eyes, clasp your hands, and stay with your natural breath for the next 30 minutes. Thank you, everyone.
Last 10-second masters. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please put your hand on your eyes and slowly come out of it. Thank you. Pass it on to you, Harshita.
Thank you, Namitaji. Thank you, all of you. It's truly an honor to reflect on the teachings of two incredible grandmasters. One is Buddha, who is a spiritual scientist who introduced Ana-Pana-Sati meditation to the mankind, and our beloved Brahmarshi Subhash Patriji, whom we call as a Maitreya Buddha, who took meditation practice to millions of people in our era. It's a pleasure to have wonderful speakers who have volunteered to be part of this program. They will be talking about these two grandmasters and will share their pearls of wisdoms with us. So let's welcome today our speaker, Balraj Kapoorji. Namaste, sir.
Namaskar to
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today and giving your precious time to share some pearls of wisdom with us. And introducing sir. Sir is working as a hospitality veteran for past 35 years in various countries. He loves to be between people and always strongly believes that serving people and serving humanity is the true and noble profession that anybody can do. And he spread the same vibes among his co-workers. He's the most energetic, fun-loving personality and has been practicing meditation since 2020. He has seen a huge transformation in himself after he started meditation. Everyone, let's welcome Balraj Kapoorji today on this special event. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, actually, friends, I really love you. I hear babies cry. They learn much more. And I think to myself, wow, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. So thank you to every one of you who's present here. Thank you to PNC Australia. Thank you to every person who's watching on the YouTube. My name is Balraj Kapoor, as the speaker introduced, and I've been associated with PSSM for the last 4 years. And, my life's journey, I would say, from this Buddha, from this Buddhu, I would say, because all of us are Buddhus in life, right? So from this Buddhu to the Buddha has been as a learning. It's been a great learning for me, for everyone around me, And I'm so happy and proud to be a part of this wonderful PSSM family. And I owe all this to this wonderful man who came into our lives, who has been, so kind, so gracious. I haven't seen a soul so beautiful in my lifetime that every time I talk about this gentleman, I get very emotional because what he did for thousands and millions of us around the planet, he brought the inner self ourselves into reality. He made us change the way we all look at life. All of us go through tons and tons of challenges, my friends, and we do this on a daily basis. But this person, our dear friend Patriji, he taught me how to live a life of a Buddha. He taught me enjoy every moment of a life. And I owe every speck of my body expresses gratitude to him and to the wonderful masters that came into our life through him, because he created a garden of such wonderful masters around the planet for us, whom we all listen to. And I was wondering, amongst all the people around the world, the planet, the masters that come and give so much of wisdom to us on a daily basis, regular basis, on various Zoom sessions, on various YouTube, amongst them, PMC Australia chose to pick me. And I just couldn't control my emotions, the day I saw that flyer, because I thought I was completely a misfit to be amongst all those veteran masters that you're going to witness in the next 11 days, I believe. And again, I thought to myself, his teaching, which is Buddha's teachings also, Apodipa Bhava, be the light yourself. And that gave me the encouragement to come and express the way I look at life now. And I feel so blessed to see all of you, listening, hearing me out. But the only request I would say is that before I do that, I would request all of you to at least put on your cameras here. I feel a little uncomfortable, when I'm talking to walls, and I feel a bit, odd, as though I've entered a dark room and, there's nobody around me and I'm just kind of talking to myself. I don't do that. This is not a wisdom sharing session. This is just a heart-to-heart talk with my family of soul friends. So I would appreciate if all of you could please put on your cameras, because that gives me a bit of energy. It gives me something to kind of, say, wow, now I have my family with me. So I'm still waiting for the cameras to come on, and I'm seeing, oh yes, a lot of them coming on now. So let's wait for a few more. Let's wait for a few more, and it's gonna come on, I believe. Yes. Wow. 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 So friends, the topic that I chose today was Apadipa Bhava, which I expressed is just be the light. You become the light for others to follow you, because it's very important that, until you kind of, realize this, and I realize this, I've been a spiritual person all of my life. I tried all sorts of, masters in different cults, different communities. And when I met Patriji through a Zoom session, of course, 4 years ago, during the tough COVID challenge times, I was completely blown away with his simplicity, with his great wisdom. And the first thing that touched me about him was the way he addressed his family. He always addressed them as my dear masters, my dear friends, my dear gods. And he gave so much of respect to all of us. He used to listen so patiently. and, come up with such beautiful wisdoms of, the nuggets of wisdom that he used to kind of give us in every session. They were like those priceless, rubies and diamonds, which we can accumulate and keep them and put them in practice on our daily basis. Because as I mentioned, friends, all of us go through so much of challenges. I did myself. We all do every day in our life. But what really matters is these teachings of his, which was so simple to adopt. And over the years, I picked up 5 important things, which I keep repeating them in every session of mine. And I keep saying this because Patriji used to always say this, if you know ABC, then teach ABC. And here I am just talking about those basics, which I always repeat in every session of mine. So I call this my 5-finger concept, and if I feel any one of you adopts these 5 basic things that I'm going to talk about today, you've made it. You've made it in life, my friends. Because then I don't think you require any other thing in our day-to-day life. If we are able to adopt these 5 simple skills, then I think we've won the battle. So I start off with my first thing, which says it's all about self-love. All my life, I've been living life for others. In my profession, in my family, I used to always think, and think of myself, no time for myself. I was absolutely a workaholic, which all of us are, right? Most of us are, I would say. We just want to live our life for the others. But it's high time, friends, that you live your life for yourself. Have this feeling of self-love inculcated in yourself on a daily basis, regularly. Whenever I'm down, whenever I'm feeling low, I just say this to myself. Balraj Kapoor, you're the best in the world, man. There's nobody else like you, isn't it? If you think about it, there's no other person like you because your DNA, your fingerprint cannot be matched with any other person on the planet. You're so unique. You're so different. So every morning when I get up, I say, wow, Balraj Kapoor, we love you. Because they say, हमको मन की शक्ति देना मन विजय करे दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करे हमको मन की शक्ति देना. So whenever I think about self-love, I just hum this little song. And friends, I'm not a great singer. I'm not a Bollywood, but I'm a big Bollywood fan. And, Patriji, I must tell you this before I do, further continue. When I met Patriji for the first time in the Zoom session, the only thing he asked me, and I was scared, I was wondering what would Patriji ask me? And he asked me straight away, Balraj ji, Gana gaiye. And I didn't know why he mentioned that to me. Because yes, I love singing, but I'm not a professional singer. I've never ever, learned singing. And I would wonder why was Patriji asking me to sing? And then after that, friends, in this association with Patriji for 3.5 years that I was with him in the Zoom sessions, unfortunately, I'm one of those persons who could not meet him physically. And I always had this regret in my life that I could not see him personally. So whenever Patriji used to see me, he used to have a smile on his face and he used to just ask me one thing, Balrajji, sing a song. And there, Balrajji used to start off with some song that whatever comes to my mind at that particular moment. And my journey with him became so beautiful, so blissful. So The first thing to remember was self-love. We come to the second one, which is called forgiveness. It's very, very, very important, friends, to forgive and forget. Because many of us are holding that guilt or that fear, in the big battleground that we have over here. The 6-inch battleground that we all possess. Here you can play the biggest match of your life. It's very important, forgive a person who's hurt you. Because you never know. That's what Patriji made me realize. You never know that you might have hurt that person in your past life. And I have no idea, no clue about my past life, friends. I don't think any one of us do have. Yes, there could be a few people who are into past life regressions or who've seen their past life. I've not seen anything, so I don't know. I can only say that whoever has hurt me, I just bow down and say, forgive me, yaar. Please forgive me. There's a particular dish, because I'm from the hospitality background, and I think most of the ladies love to make this. It clears your stomach, and it's called khichdi, right? So it's good to relish this khichdi. But the khichdi that we make in our mind all the time, that khichdi we need to get rid of. It's very important to forgive, forget. I know, easy said and done. Some people say that, how do we do that? Well, again, as I told you, just come back to your thoughts, come back to yourself and say, yes, maybe I've hurt this person. Maybe I've hurt this person so much that he's done to me. Whatever he's done to me, I forgive. I forgive. I forgive. So that's the second thing. The third one is all about something called gratitude. Gratitude towards everything in life around you, my friends. Gratitude to every living and non-living thing that has helped you to survive in this world. It's very important to express gratitude, my friends. And if you start practicing gratitude in every moment of your life, I do that very often. Whenever I sit down in my car, I pay deep gratitude. My car takes me to destinations safely. My mobile makes me talk and listen to, people with whom I'd like to get connected to. My clothes that I wear, they cover me and my body. My shoes that I walk with protect me against all those calamities, the showers, the thunderstorms, the heat. So let me pay gratitude to this everything around me. They say that, ये मत कहो खुदा से मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी है. ये मत कहो खुदा से मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी है. ये मुश्किलों से कह दो मेरा खुदा बड़ा है. आती है आंधियां तो कर उनका खैर मकदम. आती है आंधियां तो कर उनका खैर मकदम. तूफान से ही तो लड़ने खुदा ने तुझे जड़ा है. तूफान से ही तो लड़ने खुदा ने तो जड़ा है. ये मत कहो खुदा से मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी है. इन मुश्किलों से कह दो मेरा खुदा बड़ा है. So that's about gratitude, my friends. क्योंकि gratitude रखना बहुत जरूरी है. It's very important to express gratitude. So we have covered self-love, we've covered forgiveness, we've covered gratitude. Now I come to my most important finger, the fourth finger, and that I call it, or I kind of say this for, it is laughter. Believe me, friends, this is a time-tested thing by me. I have realized that laughter is something which many of us are lacking in this world. We have even forgotten how to laugh, and it's very important to have laughter in your life. So, friends, I would now request all of you, we're going to have a little laughter session while I'm talking to you. So, I would request the host, my friends, to kindly unmute everybody, because we need to hear some laughter here from all of us, right? So please, if you can unmute every one of us, and please, my friends, I requested all of you to please remove your, open up your windows and dil kholo yaar. It's not going to work out this way. Believe me, if you keep in the hiding, it's not going to work out. Believe me, yes. So please unmute everybody. And we're going to start with a little laughter exercise, which I say, I know we can't fake laughter, right? So let's slowly start and build up this laughter, okay? So to the count of 3, 2, and 1, we're going to slowly take a deep breath. And then when I'm going to hold my breath, and when I take my breath out, we're going to all laugh together, okay? So 3, 2, 1. Hold on.
We are so desperate to laugh.
Take a deep breath. You hold on to it, and then we all laugh together. Okay? So 3, 2, 1. Right. Now, some of you might be faking it. I don't want fake here, please.
So no.
Wait. Let's wait. 3, 2, 1. We take a deep breath again. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Yes, my God. Yes, this is what the effect of laughter is. Okay. Wait, watch. Okay. So we're gonna have a childlike laughter, okay? Like a childlike, how a child laughs, So we're gonna have a child kind of a laughter. We say, very good. So 3, 2, 1. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. You remember as a child, when your mom used to give you a glass of milk to drink, right? A glass of milk. Yeah. So the mother used to, with all her love, she used to make that milk for you. So we're going to make the milk like a mother for the child. And the child, what he does, if he doesn't like the milk as a child, I remember doing this quite often. Okay. So as a mother, we're going to take this glass of milk and we're going to add it together. Okay. So we're going to mix that glass of milk. So 3, 2, 1. Hey. 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 Hey, hey. Oh, oh, come on, my friends, put on your videos, यार शक्ल तो दिखाओ अपनी कैसे हंस रहे हो आप लोग, please. Come on, guys, you guys are bad here, man. Really, show me your faces. We need to see each other's faces. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. We got tears of joy coming in our eyes. Wow. One more to go, one more to go, one more to go. Okay. So this one is, when your husbands and wives, they go shopping, we go shopping and then we get a bill coming into our, post. Credit card company sends us the bill for it. So we need to look at this bill and then pretend as though it's not my bill and then laugh. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. We're going to do the last one, friends. This one is absolutely hilarious. Every morning we brush our teeth, right? We brush our teeth and we clear the dirt out of our tooth. So we need to take a floss and, when we do the floss in the morning, we clear that. We clean our teeth every morning, right? हम लोग मंजन करते हैं. We brush our teeth, right? Similarly, from tomorrow, I want all of you, after you brush your teeth, remember this exercise. You need to clear your brain because your brain has got so many thousands and thousands of thoughts. You sleep with those thoughts and you get up with those thoughts. So it's very important for us to clean those thoughts out of our head. Very, very important. So after brushing your teeth, what you do is you look at yourself in the mirror and 3, 2, 1. Just do it there, man. Oh my God. See, the more you have that accumulated dirt in your head, more you need to do it. And what we all realized, we all witnessed this, my friends. This laughter suddenly changed the energy in you. It suddenly changed everything around you. It suddenly changed all those challenges that are we experiencing in our life. I'm sorry, I'm going to take a little bit of water. Please do drink some water if you guys want to take some water, please. Right, you can unmute. Everybody mute now. If you could do that, the host. Right, thank you. So, as I said, हंसना जिंदगी में बहुत जरूरी है दोस्तों. It's very important to have this chill pill moments in your life because all of us go through so many struggles, so many challenges that we just forget to have that laugh. Whenever I go through turbulences in my life, I just start laughing. And believe me, it puts me onto a different level. I just forget everything around me. It's very important to bring laughter, not only for yourself, but as PSSM family masters, it's your duty, friends, to bring laughter into other people's life and see how much difference can you make in the life of everyone around you, be it your family, be it your friends. Don't just be serious in life. Just chill pill, I say. Relax and enjoy your life. Okay? So that was laughter, right? So I'll go over these four things again for you to remember, which was self-love, forgiveness, gratitude, laughter, and finally the last one, which is called meditation. That is something which I think in today's world, every human needs to pick up this skill. I call this a skill. It's a practice by which, if you pick up the skill and practice it regularly on a daily basis, then I'm sure you would realize the inner self in you. You will realize how this world, I started this session with this song, It's a Wonderful World. It's indeed a wonderful world, my friends. And it's actually an honor to be born as a human being. And half the time, we are just in this complaint mode, complaining about everything around us, everything around us, gossiping, backbiting. That's what humans are famous for, isn't it? Have you ever seen animals doing it? Look at, the animals, the way they kind of conduct themselves. We are worse than animals, unfortunately. But here we have a tool that can help us to kind of, get over those animal instincts. So whenever, I'm not saying this, whenever possible, regularly do this on a daily basis. You could not even do it for, you don't need to do it for, you know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, even a power meditation. I would say a power nap. Instead of a power nap, you do a power meditation. So let's now close our eyes. I'm going to close your eyes for 2 to 3 minutes and just be with your breath masters and not think about anything in your life. हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो, हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो, चाहे जो तुम्हें पूरे दिल से मिलता है वो मुश्किल से, ऐसा कोई भी कहीं है, बस वो ही सब से हंसी है, उस हाथ को तुम थाम लो, ये समा कल हो न हो, हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कहीं कहीं है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो. Slowly open your eyes, masters. अपनी धीरे धीरे आंखें खोल लीजिए और अपनी इस come back to this beautiful world of yours. So, the 5 things that I conceptualized after listening to our dear, beautiful master Patriji was about self-love, forgiveness, gratitude, laughter, meditation, because you never know, friends, who could be the next one. Now, do not have a fear of death. Treat this as a celebration, as Patriji says. Death is a celebration. And 5 years ago, I must share this with you all. Oh my God, this is also funny. Okay, I must share this. Okay, so 5 years ago, imagine on a Diwali Dhanteras day, okay, there's a knock on my door and somebody walked in my house and my wife was wondering, who's this person? And I got that person inside and I made him sit down. And guess what the person was for? He came on a Dhanteras day and he was a funeral plan agent. I bought myself and my wife a funeral plan 5 years ago, and my wife was cursing me. My God, what's wrong with you? Kya tum pagal ho? Why are you buying a funeral plan? But she didn't realize I was smart, because you never know when you're going to go away from this world. You don't want to be a liability on somebody else, especially for people who are living abroad, people who are in Australia, people who are in Europe, who are in America. We all know how expensive a funeral plan is, right? So you don't even realize that in this 4 years, I managed to clear the funeral plan of mine. And both me and my wife, we possess a funeral plan. We are the owners of our own funeral plan. So it's high time, friends. You guys decide and buy one for yourself, because you never know kab dandi ut jayegi, when it's time to say goodbye. You don't want your children or anyone around you to have this feeling, oh my God, this guy is gone and he's put me on debts of $8,000, $10,000 for my funeral. So I bought my funeral plan for myself and I'm so happy I did it. I don't know when it's going to happen to me, but whenever it happens, I'm prepared for it. I want to welcome death. That's the way life Patriji has taught me and Patriji has taught all of us to lead. Be a master, a source of inspiration for everybody around you. I come from a Punjabi family, and I'm sure there are a lot of Punjabis here, or there are a lot of people here from families who, eat meat, are into alcohol. I never had alcohol in my life, of course. I was always a non-smoker, but being from the hospitality trade, I used to always eat meat. But then about 8 or 10 years ago, I just gave away meat. My children, you'll be surprised, and my wife are completely vegetarians right from their birth. And actually, we are the black sheep of our family. In all our family, wherever we go to, we are considered the black sheep because we don't eat meat, right? But who cares? Who cares, my friends? I always say this, that you need to be a source of inspiration for somebody else. And so many people in my family, slowly and steadily, we influence the wives. All the wives are the decision makers in every person's family, friends. So most of the families, many of the ladies in those families decided, we are not going to cook vegetable, non-vegetarian things from today. And they said, no non-veg in the house, I'm going to cook. So that's a problem now for that family, because if the wife decides she's not going to cook, They're not going to eat. So guess what, friends? Now there's no meat being cooked in the house. Now, if somebody is so desperate to get it, they probably get it from out. But that's what we made an impact. We being a Punjabi family, as I said, we have decided whenever our children get married, we don't know whenever they get married, we're going to only serve vegetarian food, whether you like it or you don't like it. Who cares? So make this a mission of your life. The Sajjan Sangatya that I'm with all of you today, this is my family. I'm so proud of all of you. I'm so thankful to all of you that you all gave me an opportunity and an honor to consider me to come and share my little journey with all of you. And I'm so happy I did that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for giving me this honor today, my friends. And I don't know whether listening to me or listening to the simple things that I put it in a very simple way, it was just a heart-to-heart talk, which I wanted to share with all of you. And I tried to put it in a very simple way. I hope that I was able to give justice to this platform for having chosen me to come and give all of you this little wisdom nuggets that I picked up from my dear friend and our dear friend, Patriji. So thank you, Patriji, for giving me the honor. Thank you, PMC Australia, for giving me this honor of having served all of you today. I bow down in gratitude to every one of you for giving me these moments, which I'm going to cherish for my lifetime.
So definitely, sir, it was such a wonderful session. Usually it will be like any serious topic or something like that. But today, I tell you, we just loved it. It was like a party for all of us. It was wonderful. I loved it actually. I've seen a lot of wisdom sharing sessions. I mean, of course, we will gain a lot of wisdom and information, but this was a mixture, I can say, of laughter and wisdom. And also, you really made us understand in a very simple manner. Oh, I just loved it. And I'm so fortunate. And I thank PSSM Australia for giving me an opportunity to host when you were the guest. Seriously, thank you so much, PSSM Australia team. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And anybody has anything to discuss or any questions or anything?
I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead, Namita ji.
Thank you, Balraj sir. Thank you so much for today's session. I felt like I'm in a primary school and I'm a very interactive teacher and who is dancing, playing, and with us and teaching us on the same time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My question is, sir, is it like I agree with your 5 principles and we try to implement them every day. So sometimes somebody say something or do something, it really upsets you and your mind keep thinking and we cannot get out of the loop. What's the technique you use or you suggest to come out of it?
Okay, so I'll give you a technique which which you can use. Being a Punjabi, you can understand it better, but I would explain it to everybody. Whenever I go this kind of a situation, I just say to myself, Sanuki. Believe me, that Sanuki, 2 words works magic into yourself, because problem is we are always imagining and thinking things. This person told me this and that person told me that person has told you and gone. He's gone out of out of that particular moment, but you're holding on to that particular problem within your head and you're building that khichdi which I explained to you earlier. आप अपने आप में वो बंधे जा रहे हैं, उसमें सोचते जा रहे हैं. So the basic simple way of getting out of it is Sanuki. Simple as that. Yes, Sanuki Mitti Pao. Simple. Who the hell is, making or passing judgments onto you? So if the person is saying something to you, just take it with a pinch of salt and just say this to yourself. Sanuki. Simple as that.
Okay.
So
Hope
Thank
it
sorry,
you.
sir.
helps.
I don't understand what is Sanuki, sir. Sorry.
Okay, so Sanuki means it doesn't matter to me. It's a way of saying it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
If somebody says something to you, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter to me, as long as I'm not getting affected by it, because
Mm,
the thing starts from your mind,
correct.
your head,
Right.
your thinking. It's not something that somebody's told you. It's something which your mind is telling you. Look, this person came and told you this. And how can you react to that
Mm,
situation, right?
right,
So the
right.
the thing is, do not react to the situation. Just respond to that situation in a
Yeah.
very simple way by
Great.
saying,
Yeah.
what it is, what does it matter? It doesn't matter. It's simple.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
You know?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
True. Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
so much,
Thank you
Yeah.
sir.
so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Namita ji.
Anybody
Any
else
other
want to share anything? Kanchan ji?
Balraj sir, you were saying in the beginning, like why you came to PSSM Australia platform. Sir, we needed you. Like I feel this, on the outer shell of the spirituality, we started feeling like we are being portrayed by the other people, like they are the spiritual guys. They are doing in the spiritual practice, serious talks, wisdom talks. But by seeing you, it's like in for this materialistic word, there's a clear picture. Spiritual being doesn't mean that the person need to be serious with the talks and all. So the laughter which you gave it today, it was very much required for the Australia itself. Lot much stress. Everybody is carrying. It's like not only the spiritual being, everybody is carrying. And yes, this laughter therapy was wonderful, wonderful, sir. And that meditation you gave us for the 2 minutes, it was so deep because once we it was clear out. सब खाली होने के बाद जब आप बैठते हो तो मजा ही अलग था. So thanks a lot, sir, for taking this, for accepting this, and coming here, sir. Sir, keep visiting. This floor is always keep on waiting for you. Thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you, Kanchanji. I'm so glad I was able to, as I said, give justice to this position that you put me in. And, thanks to PMC Australia. Because believe me, friends, so many of the families, so many of the people are going through so many challenges. I see so many people having such tough time, in their families, in their situations. Married people, 10 saal se shaadi ho gayi hai, and they are thinking of, calling it a day. People who are married recently call it a day. Divorce has become a fashion. I would say to those people, if you are having any kind of those problems, take my number from any one of these people who are in PMC Australia and get in touch with me. And I can challenge you. I can make your things work for you. I'm not a big orator. I'm not a psychotherapist. I'm not anything. I can only make you understand that what you're doing, you're messing up. And yes, they say masters come and say, oh, it was just in your soul plan and this and Are kai ka soul plan, yeah. How can somebody with whom you've decided to live, how can you just walk away from him? How could she walk away from you just because of petty issues? Such petty issues. If you think about those issues, you'll have a laugh. Believe me, you'll have a laugh listening to those issues, which people say that they are getting, divorced because, the wife does not, iron my shirt. Oh my God. Just imagine. कपड़े प्रेस नहीं किए तो डाइवोर्स कर देता हूं मैं उसको. ये तो सिचुएशन हो गई आज के हालात की, इस दुनिया की, जिसमें एक मनुष्य दूसरे मनुष्य को इतना तंग कर रहा है. घोर कलयुग है ये. एंड वी ऑल need to help those people. I call each one of you as warriors of PSSM. You all are the brand ambassadors of PSSM. आपको पूरा पूरा हक है. Sometimes, the word Sanuki doesn't work in situations. You have to intervene. You have to tell somebody. Some people think, oh no, yeah, it's somebody's life. Why should I put my butt in it? Why should I put my little thing into it? No, you have to. Because that's where my conscience pricks me. My wife keeps telling me, oh, you've done this. I'm so proud of you. Because the least I can do is I can make them things work. It's all about not coming out of a situation, but facing that situation. अगर लिखा है कि हमारे कर्मों में रोना लिखा है तो ठीक है, रो लेंगे, बट इकट्ठे रो यार. Why do you want to break your families? And just imagine the turbulence you're causing for the children around you, for the people around you. And we just take spontaneous decisions. How wrong I feel it is. So I hope I've made sense to what I said. Yes, we have a few more hands. Please, anyone else?
Yeah, Shivani ji. Please. Shivani
You
ji,
need to unmute yourself.
unmute yourself, please. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for a wonderful session. And I don't have a question. I just wanted to say during the session you said मैं कोई singer नहीं हूँ, मैंने सीखा नहीं है. So I just wanted to say, sir, please सीख लीजिए. You will go to the next level. You sing so beautifully, and many times during the session I felt emotional with the singing, and you connect straight to the heart. And thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Shivani ji. आपका हुक्म सर आंखों पर. In fact, you'll be shocked and surprised. 6 weeks ago, I started, taking lessons from a master, and I'm so happy I'm doing that.
Wonderful,
और
sir.
ये आप सबकी wishes ही है, तो थोड़ा बहुत मैं अब गा पा रहा हूँ. पहले तो मैं शायद गा भी नहीं पाता, but I love singing, and I think, through singing or through dancing or through painting or through cooking or any other thing.
Yes.
The hidden thing that is there within you, if you're able to take it out, that makes your life much more blissful.
Yes.
You're always in that happy
Yes.
mode,
Yes.
and I personally suggest that every one of you, जो भी आपकी आदत, anything that is hiding within you, जो आपके अंदर में
Yes.
छुपा हुआ है, the inner child in you need to bring it out, either
That's
through
right.
singing, dancing, poetry,
Yes.
story writing, whatever, but bring it out.
Agree, sir.
Bring it out.
Yes.
Because the moment you bring it out, you will see slowly changes happening in your life. And that's what
Yes.
matters. That really matters.
Yes. Yes.
Yes?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely, sir. That's right. Yeah. What is our interest? What our soul needs, we need to find. And if we bring that out, and nobody can stop us being happy and joyful. It comes naturally.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I
Thank
don't
you.
have any words to explain how nice the session was. I think everybody will have a very peaceful and very deep sleep today.
Thank you. Thank you.
For us, it's
Yes, we have
10:30.
another.
So for sure,
Yes,
we'll
I
have
know.
a very, very nice sleep because it was so happy, so light, and beautiful it was. Yeah.
Thank you. We still got another one. I think Kalpana ji. Hello.
Yes. Hello, sir.
Yes. Hi.
Yeah, like everyone said, it's really wonderful session, sir. You made us laugh so much. And making us laugh, you taught us so many things in parallel. Even with Q&A, I can see you covered arts, everything, sir. You gave us complete life lesson for us, from your responses, I could pick each and everything. So apart from laughter, sir, I just want to understand, like when you mentioned Patriji, you were in tears. So may I know the reason behind it? So you were very emotional. So just want to
You're gonna
understand.
make me. Okay, so you're gonna make me very emotional again. Whenever I talk about Patriji,
Yeah.
I start getting tears into my eyes, tears of joy, and tears also of sadness. Tears of joy because he's changed me. He's changed every person who is associated with Patriji into a different person, and I just can't help those emotions. I'm sorry, but these are the emotions I feel for him. I genuinely feel for him. But why is that? Because I could not hug him personally. I could not meet him personally, physically. And that makes me feel sad. Till date, people say, so many masters, Pari, and everybody, Pari was in a house the day he vacated his body. She was with us in our house. We don't call our house. We call this house as Patriji's house. And we are so happy and blessed that so many masters of PSSM, they come to our house first whenever they visit London. Just day before yesterday, we had Pradeep Vijay, who's also coming into your sessions, I believe, on one of the days. He came to our house and he was so happy to be with us. And I don't know, as I said, who are we? कौन है बलराज कपूर? कौन क्या हस्ती है उसकी? कुछ नहीं है. But just because of पत्री जी ने मुझे इतने बड़े प्लेटफॉर्म पर इतना फेमस कर दिया. He made me as a hero. He made my wife a big heroine. Everybody in PSSM knows us today. And that's why I always say this, कि ये तो हमारा नसीब है कि हम लोग पत्री जी से जुड़े. But it doesn't stop there, right? Now it's my duty to spread his message, which I put it in my way of doing it. I do it in a very simple, jovial, every master has his own way of expressing what he wants to express. But I want to make it a very simple, simple way so that every one of us in a layman's language understand this और हम लोग समझ पाए कि जिंदगी जो है वो बड़ी खूबसूरत है यार. इसको हमने ही खुद बना दिया है problematic. We have created those challenges for ourselves, which we think, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be over. Why me? I always say this to everybody. Never say bura waqt chal raha hai. Never ever say that, because you're attracting bura waqt to yourself. The law of attraction states what you attract is what you're going to get. So never ever say this to yourself, bura waqt chal raha hai. Say हमेशा अच्छा वक्त चल रहा है यार, वी आर हैप्पी, बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छे से गुजर रहा है. बीमारी हो तो भी अच्छा चल रहा है, दुख हो तो भी अच्छा चल रहा है. Everything is good. Everything in today's world is good. Why complain? ये जो complain वाला मोड हम लोग ने पकड़ के रखा हुआ है ना, इस बस से उतर जाइए. Get out of this bus and hold on to something which makes you feel happy. Right? So I hope you understood why I became so emotional when I said the word Patriji. Emotions just flow out the moment I say Patriji. It just flows out. It's by default from me. The moment I hear him, or I talk about him, or I see any one of you masters, great masters, I think that Patriji every time visits through these masters into my house. And every time, there's another thing which I've got, by default, I go and hug everybody. I know in this part of the world, people think, oh, hugging is not good. Who cares again, Sanuki? I don't care. I just go and hug any person whom I meet. Every person whom I meet, I have to hug the person. Because जो भी आपके घर में आ रहा है, he is God. We are God, and he is God or she is God. So let's give that respect to that person. जो आपके मुंह पे तमाच, somebody who slaps you also, just bow down and, like how Gandhiji used to say, just give a smile and say, thank you for giving me the honor to slap me. I think I deserved it. That's why you did it. See what happens to that person. वो पानी पानी हो जाएगा. I'll just give you a very simple example. Yesterday afternoon, when I was coming back with Pradeep Vijay was sitting with me in my car. And I've got a Tesla car and we need to charge the car and we had to go a long distance. So I was charging my car, and when I opened my car door, the chargers are just next to each other. There's a car next to you. So I accidentally touched my car door to the other gentleman who was in the other side. And the moment he came out of the car, he just saw my car door being touched. He straight away snapped at me. He said, "What's wrong with you?" The typical Gora mentality. "What's wrong with you? You've touched my car. You don't know how to open your door." And he just smiled at him and I said, "Sorry." And he was still very aggressive and rude. And for the second time, I told him sorry. The third time, he wouldn't stop. And I bowed down to him and I said, "I'm sorry, sir, if I touched your door. I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't want to do it intentionally, but you seem to be going on and on and on about it. There's not even a scratch on your door. And I didn't do it intentionally. Believe me, I didn't want to hurt you." That's what I told him. And Pradeep Vijay was also there. And also my wife and other people. And that man felt embarrassed after that. He didn't have any words to say anything to me, and he just walked out, driving his car away. So you can help in coming out of a situation. It's how you handle that situation that matters. That's what we need to learn. That's what meditation has taught me. That's what Patriji has taught us, right? We need to put it in practice on our everyday life. What's the point in listening to these wisdoms, and these nuggets that so many masters are coming if you're not able to put them in practice in our daily life? Isn't it important to bring them into your life? You have to bring those things into practice. Only when you bring things into practice, it works for you. So thank you, Kalpana ji.
No, thank you
Yes,
so
do you
much,
have
sir,
another?
for sharing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Om Shanti ji, you have hand raised. Please unmute yourself.
You need to unmute yourself.
Balraj ji, good to see you. I don't think so. We have.
Namaskar. Kaisi?
Yeah,
How are
I
you?
don't think so. I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, missed your first half of the session, but I had to say thank you to you, and we have never spoken one-on-one, so I just took the opportunity to say thank you to you. And I love the way you sing, and you bring so much joy in the session. So a very big thank you from my side, sir.
Thank you.
I
Thank you
just
so much, ji.
wanted to talk to you one-on-one.
Oh, I'm so glad I saw you, because I know you come quite often in Gyan Bharat. And, these are, again, as I said, no, when it's all about families, you see, it's all about seeing each other, the joy that I can bring or you can bring into me. It's not just me giving these kind of talks to you. It's also about your presence. When I see so many people coming to me and, saying that, it makes me feel good, right? This is what I need. I don't need anything else. Neither do you. Yeah, these moments of inspiration, these talks of, holding on to each other, shoulder के ऊपर कंधा रखना ही बहुत है आज की इंसानियत के लिए, and that's what, when we do it, we feel so good about it. We feel so great about it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Om Shanti ji, आपका नाम क्या है?
Vaishali Pai.
Yes,
But I prefer
Vaishali
to be
Pai ji,
Om.
मुझे तो पता, Vaishali ji तो मुझे पता है, but others didn't know about it, so I just thought
Yeah.
कि let me just ask Vaishali ji to please express her name so that everybody knows. Vaishali ji is very popular in Gyan Bharat, and Gyan Bharat is a very big platform. It's a very beautiful platform, which Neeta Bhojwani ji, I believe, is doing such a commendable job for last 4.5 years. So there are so many platforms like this where people have made the mission. The least they can do is, at 4 o'clock, that session starts, and all the ladies from all over the world, it's like a kitty party happening, a kitty party of lovely souls who get together and they listen to the wisdom, they meditate together, and they have lots of fun together. And amongst all these ladies, I make it a point sometimes to go there. It doesn't matter to me, because by default, again, I've observed one more thing, is that 80 to 90% of the sessions, it's always the ladies. Men, I don't know why they shirk to come. And whenever I see a man sitting, in a session, I feel so good and proud about it, because it's not a yatra of only the ladies. It's a yatra of all of us together, right? So there are children's sessions. There are people who are sitting in these sessions. So it makes you feel so great to see everybody together. So thank you, Vaishali ji, for a great,
Thank you, sir.
great
And I also
recognition.
feel the Pradeep sir's energy around you. I can feel that. So you're just one lucky guy.
Oh yes,
So
he was. I must tell you about this. My God, this was 2 days of nirvana for us. Believe me, he came into a house. वो हमारे घर में ऐसे लग रहा था जैसे, we had the first session was there in our house, and there were almost supposed to be 25. Well, our house is, every person's house is not so small. I wish we had a bigger house. So 25, 30 people could only fit in. But till the last day, there were calls coming from, Balraj ji, please can we come? Balraj ji, please can we come? And I can't say no to anyone. So I said, ow, sabao, everybody come. I said, the least what we do is, outside the house, you could park your cars and sit in the car and watch the session. That's the least you can do. But we managed to stuff, in a room of 25 people's capacity, we stuffed about 48 people. And they were literally sitting with, with everybody glued to each other. Kone mein baithe, chokdi maar ke baithe. They all sat together and they all listened to him for the session, which was supposed to be for just 2 hours, went on for 4 hours, 45 minutes. and people just refuse to kind of go away. He's going to come into your sessions, I believe, here, and so is Pari, so is Newton, sir, so is so many other masters. Hari is coming, I believe. I haven't met these people individually. Some of them I have. I've had the honor to meet them. But as I said, you guys are doing a fantastic job,
Kudos,
PMC
kudos to the
Australia.
Australian team. Thank you so much that you're
Yes,
giving
of
us an
course.
opportunity to meet all our masters in just 15 days. So thank you very much. Thank you.
We wish you all the very, very best, because they say that you guys deserve the very, very best. That's why, I say this, that all the very best to all of you. Thank you. Thank you, Vishaji. Thank you. Anybody else, please?
Sir, I just want to intervene in between.
Ji.
Small request from Vishali ji. Vishali ji, you mentioned about the link when you all are joining at one particular time. Can I request you to post that link in the chat box? So if any ladies want to join that kitty party for a fun or for meditation, basically, for the group energies, so we all can join. And ma'am, just leave your contact number as well in the chat. Thank you so much, Vaishali, for joining. Yes, sir, you please carry on. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ji. Is there anybody else who'd like any questions, anything to answer for? Or
I think there are no hands raised, sir.
right.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you so much,
So
sir.
perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But before I leave, I always leave with something, for you to kind of, like a Ramban, I say. I just give a little bit of tips so that, sometimes, we are so disturbed with a lot of challenges, and I learned this little trick from many people. I mean, somebody I keep watching you see, I don't read, but I watch a lot of things on YouTube, on different podcasts and everything. And whatever tips I get out of it, I just kind of, bring into practice in myself. So if you guys anytime feel disturbed with something, or anything that is disturbing you, the best way is to straight away take your tongue and put it on top of your upper part of the tooth. So lock it up, yeah, and press it hard. Okay. Keep pressing it, and you'll realize that everything what we are thinking is gone. It's just gone. It just vanishes. Try it. It works. Okay. It really works. It really
Sir.
works.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I think
Thank you.
Priya ji has a hand raised. Yes, Priya ji.
Right.
Please unmute yourself, Priya ji. Priya ji. Thank you.
Thank you, Balraj. Thank you. Sanuki really works miracles. It works
Thank
miracles.
you.
It balances.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Priya ji. Jate jate what? Sorry, I didn't get you.
Jate jate ek geet.
Okay. She loves to.
Do line end mein gaun.
She loves to tell me all the time, every time, that you have to sing. So I'm starting with a session with a song, and I'm going to end the session also with a song. Okay. So this one is become a very popular. It's become very, it's become quite popular and viral on the various YouTube channels. And I personally love this song because it's got a hidden meaning in it. And I'm sure the moment I talk to you about this particular song, you will also kind of relate to yourself. Here, the person who's singing this song is expressing his gratitude, and he's talking about this. So it goes this way. Kal raat आया मेरे घर एक चोर आके बोला दे दे मुझे जो भी तेरा है। मैंने बोला मेरा नाम भी ले जा, मेरा काम भी ले जा, मेरा राम भी ले जा, मेरा श्याम भी ले जा, मेरा नाम भी ले जा, मेरा काम भी ले जा, मेरा राम भी ले जा, मेरा श्याम भी ले जा। कल रात आया मेरे घर एक चोर आके बोला, दे दे मुझे जो भी तेरा है। मैंने बोला, मेरी जीत भी ले जा, मेरी हार भी ले जा, मेरा डर भी ले जा, मेरा घर भी ले जा, मेरे ख्वाब भी ले जा, हर जख्म भी ले जा, मेरी जात भी ले जा, औकात भी ले जा, मेरी बात भी ले जा, हालात भी ले जा मेरा जो भी दिखे, जो ना दिखे वो भी ले जा। कल रात आया मेरे घर एक चोर आके बोला, दे दे मुझे जो भी तेरा है। मैंने बोला, हा 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 हा। मेरा नाम भी ले जा, मेरा काम भी ले जा, मेरा राम भी ले जा, मेरा शाम भी ले जा, मेरी जीत भी ले जा, मेरी हार भी ले जा, मेरा डर भी ले जा, मेरा घर भी ले जा, मेरी जात भी ले जा, औकात भी ले जा, मेरी बात भी ले जा, हालात भी ले जा, मेरा नाम भी ले जा, मेरा काम भी ले जा, मेरा शाम भी ले जा, मेरा शाम भी ले जा, मेरा राम, मेरा नाम भी ले जा, मेरा काम भी ले जा। कर दे मुझे आजाद, कर दे मुझे आजाद। कल रात आया मेरे घर एक चोर।
Lovely, sir. Lovely. Very, very nice. Actually, you're humble to say I don't sing well. Actually, you sing from your soul, from your heart. That's why it actually directly influences us. So beautiful, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, sir. I think
Thank you,
one
thank
more
you.
user has raised the hand. Zoom user? I don't know. They've kept the name Zoom user. Have raised the hand.
I think Ankita, that should be fine. I think
That should be fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Well, could you
Okay.
please ask her to unmute, because it's not good to, somebody's raised. So please, let's Zoom जी, आप जो भी हैं, जहाँ भी हैं, अपने आप को unmute कीजिए, please. Can you make it quickly for us so that others are not waiting? But if not, we'll wait for 10 seconds for you. 10, 9,
Hello.
8. Yes.
Yeah, I'm from Malaysia. My name is Rajesh Sharma, and
Okay.
I would like to say this is the first time I'm listening a session, which I think I can listen for 3 more hours, and I'm not sleepy.
I'm so
not
glad you said that, Zoom
sleepy.
user. But what's your name? What's your name, G? What is your name?
Rajesh Sharma.
Oh, we are so happy that all the way from Malaysia, people have joined into Australia. So this is the power of the Australian PMC. Thank you, Rajeshwari ji. बहुत shukriya aapka. Thank you. On
Yes,
behalf of PMC Australia, I'd like to express gratitude to you. Can you please come onto your camera if it's possible for you? We want to see your beautiful face.
because as I say, I'm not sleepy. Mostly, I will lie down in my bed and listen to the talks, and I will
Okay.
go to sleep. But you are the
Okay.
first person who can keep me glued it to you.
Thank you.
I mean, you are such a wonderful person. Your talks and the messages are not like boring. They are simple, yet give you like simple wisdom in a very nice way. You would get your message out of that. And I love the Sanuki. I love that.
Thank you.
And
Thank
your
you so much.
last song is the icing on the cake. Wonderful song. The last one you sang. Very nice. Thank you very much. And
Thank
would
you.
love to
Thank you.
would love to hear you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you so much. So,
Thank you, sir.
जाने
You
से
got
पहले
all our inner child out today. The children, the little child inside was out
well,
today.
well, I'm so glad. I'm so happy. People sleeping in the bed also take the, the cheekiness to come and kind of see the session, and all the way from Malaysia. So I'm so happy for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, thank you all for joining today and being up this late and supporting us and listening to this wonderful session and making the best use of it. Thank you so much. And lastly, I would like to thank all the participants and also extend my gratitude to PMC English for collaborating with us. Satish Ji from PSSM Malaysia for providing technical support, and flyer support from Jenny and Prithvi Ji and Sharma Ji. Lastly, a big thank you to PSSM admin team for their endless support in making this session the most successful one. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. 3, 2, 1. Please rub your palm and place it in your eyes, masters. Thank you, dear friends, for joining us today with Divine Grace of Patriji. We are running this session today. Let's welcome Sampath Kumar sir. Sampath Kumar sir is a senior pyramid master, meditator, and mindfulness teacher. He's also he's also into a lot of social services, running his own NGO called Light and Sky. He runs a school for special children. He has taught meditation to more than 30,000 children of government schools. He strongly believes that the inner change in human beings is the only way to change the world and make a world a better place. Thank you so much, sir, for your time today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for your time and helping us today with some lot of wisdom. Actually, I'm new to the PSSM Australia, and the first session which I watched was yours, and I was amazed to find out so many experiments you have done. So it's really nice to have you today, sir. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you.
Thank you, Harshita ji. Is my video, audio, everything okay?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So for some people, you know, when I place the phone, you know, in a horizontal position, they see me tilted.
Oh, okay.
No
For me,
such
it
problem.
looks good.
It looks okay?
Yeah.
All right. So how long you have been into meditation, Harshita ji?
Almost like 5 years now.
Wow. Wonderful. So thanks to Australia team, Namita ji, Kalpana ji, and Kanchan ji, Subhadra ji, and Manjula ji, those who I know. Teachings of Patriji, I'm not a very PowerPoint presenter. I'm not a great person that way to teach. So, any specific questions from anyone before I talk about anything, basically about meditation or PSSM or Patriji, anything? No one? All right. And there are no questions I ask questions.
You,
that's the problem.
We definitely come up with a question in the end.
You have a question, Namita ji?
No. I said, we will think about it and ask the question in the end.
All right.
Because I was just thinking, not coming anything at the moment straight away, but definitely we have question in the end.
All right. Okay. I read a lot of books of Patriji. I have spent a lot of time. I have had a lot of conversations with him. I have attended his sessions. I didn't find any single moment which was not a teaching in the first place. Either he was teaching through words or through books or mainly through actions. Every act of his was a teaching. The awareness with which he acts, it's like, it was scary. It was literally scary because of the awareness levels that he used to maintain. I never used to go closer to him. The first time I wanted to see him in a master's place, we went, 3 or 4 of our friends who were into meditation just 3-4 months back, and we wanted to see who is this Guruji. So we all went, had lunch, and someone told, see that person in white, with the white beard, he is Patriji. He is the one who founded, PSSM, and he is the main Guruji. So we were looking at him and we were thinking of talking to him right after his lunch. He was holding a plate. He was eating, and a couple of people were talking to him. And we were waiting. And within a minute or two, we hear a slap. He slapped a lady. And we were like, okay, that lady is a senior master, but why was she slapped? So we went to find out what was wrong. Then he was scolding her. Sir was scolding her. I am in the last part of my meal. And when I asked you to give me some rice with the curd, will you fill the plate with rice again totally and put so much of curd again and bring it to me? How much you eat in the curd? When you come to curd, it's almost last part of the meal, right? You will have a little. How can you fill the plate? Do you think that is respect? That is your love? First use common sense, then show all these qualities. That's it. 4 years from that point, we never went closer to him. Because the reason for which the senior master was slapped, we understood what he is. That itself was a teaching. Like, he is a person with utmost common sense who expects you to have the common sense. So we were practicing common sense for the next few years, which is not so common, right? So that's how the journey with Patriji started. And slowly we got closer in some master's house during the Paima days, and we used to play chess with him. A lot of things that we have learned. Hari, myself, Prabodh, we all used to play chess with him, press his feet. We used to crack jokes. We had wonderful time with sir. But those teachings which I carried in my life, or I am very much fond of, those things I'll share, not as a theory, but as pointers. The best of the best teachings of PSSM or Patriji is be with your breath. For me, be with your breath. Initially, this statement did not make any sense to me. Like, okay, someone wants you to meditate, they are saying be with your breath. Okay. सांस के साथ रह के देखते क्या होता. But slowly, over a period of time, I realized that the moment you are with breath, you are shifting from your body consciousness to the soul consciousness. The moment you are not acting like a body, you are also not acting like a mind. Body and mind are same actually. But when you say being with breath, you are an observer of the breath. And the very breath is a proof that you as a soul exist in this body. So with one statement, you just enter into the spirit world, the soul. You become a soul. The moment you are with breath, in that moment at least, you are acting as a soul. So your spiritual journey starts with that one statement. The moment you are with breath, that moment at least you are acting as a soul. The more you are like that, the more you know yourself as a soul. So the ultimate teaching comes in the most simplest form, in the very first, as a first fundamental. That's my most favorite teaching. And okay, what is meditation? What will happen? Then for us, when we came into meditation, it was all Telugu literature. So we learned all the basics of meditation in Telugu. So there was a two-liner. First, I'll say it in Telugu. It says, Notiloni maunam, manasuloni shunyam. That is called meditation, which means silence here in the mouth. Notiloni maunam. And shunya, void. Also, you can call it as inner silence here in the mind. That is meditation. Oh, okay. It is not just being with breath. This teaching underlines the importance of silence. Before even you get into a meditative state, it underlines the importance of the silence. And again, it's like silence. What is that? I never realized that silence has an effect on breath till I tried silence. People who do mauna, they know that the moment you get into silence, the way you breathe changes. A lot of people don't know that. People who want to experiment with silence, please experiment this and observe yourself. The moment, suppose 3-4 hours or a day you are in mauna, your breath takes over your mind. Till then, your mind takes over your breath and therefore the body. Mind is the master. But the moment you are into silence here, you will start becoming aware of your breath even more, and breath slowly becomes the master. Breath guides you. The second most important and the most simplest teaching was this, like notiloni maunam manasuloni shunyam dani pere dhyanam, which means silence here and shunya here, that is equal to meditation. Nobody ever simplified such a great science. Everything was practical. Everything was simplified to the simplest point possible. But it is simple, but it is ultimate truth, ultimate teaching. Even an educated, illiterate person who didn't even go to school can understand these things and practice, and he can become a master. That's the beauty of Pyramid Spiritual Society. That's the reason why I'm associated with Pyramid Spiritual Society, because it can take meditation to the lowest level of the society. That's one thing. Now coming to the qualities that you need to have. All these are given by Sir. Once in a casual conversation, he said, there are 3 qualities that you need to have. Truth, simplicity, and work-mindedness. Truth, as in, truth is not the ultimate truth that you are yet to realize. No. Whatever is true for you in that moment, go with that. That should be your approach. Today I start meditation, I can't say I'm a soul. I don't know anything about soul. That's taken from someone. Today you start. Maybe you're a soul, but you start. Today, your truth is you are a body. Your truth is, you have a mind, you have thoughts, you have feelings, you have a breath. You feel high and low energies. These are your truths. You need to have an approach of truth to reach to the ultimate truth. So first quality is truth. You should tell yourself that I'm sticking to my truth. Don't go with others' truth. If Buddha has realized something and he said something, that's his truth, not your truth. Maybe the ultimate truth. Don't contradict. But your truth, you should stay with it. That is one thing.